Your Honor, we're ready whenever you are. Thank you.
All right. Were you able to successfully complete an interview?
I was. Thank you very much for your patience.
Okay. All right. Let me pull my calendar back up. All right, Mr. Benny Cristiano, your case is 23 CR 005267A. You're charged with battery family violence. Do you understand your rights?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, yes. And you understand English sufficiently to understand what was happening today?
Yeah, I understand, ma'am.
Okay. All right. Mr. Howard gave us the history, so we'll go to Ms. Nimini.
Yes, Your Honor. This incident happened yesterday at 1165 Perimeter Center, West Atlanta. Officers were advised that the defendant struck Miss Marina Megawati in the mouth, scratched her neck and chest area, and threw vegetables at her that left visible injuries. The state was able to speak to Miss Megawati, and I would like to sound for her at the most appropriate time because I believe she's online today, who briefly states that she's in fear of the defendant because this is not the first time that he has hit her, and confirmed that they do reside together. Considering the facts, the state is asking for a 3,000 signature bond, stay away from 1165 Perimeter Center, which they both reside at. No further contact with Ms. Marina Megawati, no alcohol, drugs, or weapons, Your Honor, and then 1 day of anger awareness.
And I'm sorry, that last name is Megawati.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Is Ms. Megawati present?
Yes, Megawati.
Is she present on this conference? She's not here. Okay.
She was judged, but she signed off.
Yeah, I saw her earlier. Okay. Is the victim witness advocate here? Do you want to attempt to get her back while we go to Miss Abden?
I would try, but she had said she didn't want to speak. So
Okay, that's more than fine. I just want to make sure she doesn't come back later and want to.
And I'll call her after I told her with an update.
Okay, understood.
Okay.
Thank you. All right, Miss Abden, please proceed.
Thank you, Your Honor. I would ask that the court accept the signature bond and it be through the jail. My client is 43 years old. He works at a restaurant called Food Group, where he's a cook. He's worked there for the past 3 years, and it is my understanding that his wife works there with him as well. And it is also my understanding that the incident address is not the home address. The home address is a different address, and they do reside together and have one child together. And so since they work in the same place, I would ask for no further violent contact so my client can stay employed and provide for his child. And he is okay with not returning to the residence and a no contact. And after speaking with him, I'm of the opinion that he definitely does understand what's going on here today. However, he has difficulty speaking English, and so it's my understanding that he denies the allegations, and this was likely in a misunderstanding with the arresting officer because he couldn't communicate. However, I do understand that the state has spoken with the victim and she is afraid. And I would just ask the court to keep in mind that no contact, I think, would mean that he couldn't be employed.
And you said they both work at the same, they work the same shift at the same place. Where did they work?
No,
Let your attorney talk
Yeah,
for you.
I got you. It's called, to my understanding, Food Group. And I have he confirmed his home address is a residence in Alpharetta, and the address the state read was not that. So I can ask him what the address of where he works is. It's called Food Group. I could also Google it.
Well, I'm gonna just say that they're not to have any contact. Okay, defendant, I understand that it's gonna be a hardship to his work, but he needs to stay away from that victim, and hopefully the job can figure that out and put them on different shifts. All right, defendant is gonna receive a $5,000 signature bond through pretrial. He is to take the 1 day anger awareness course and have no contact with the alleged victim. Also stay away from the incident location. Additionally, he's to have no drugs, alcohol, or weapons as a condition. Is there anything further?
Yes, Your Honor,
Yeah.
considering that the
Go ahead.
state does have the wrong address for his home address, the state is asking that we have a stay away from the home because this isn't the first time that he's hit.
Well, am I not reading it to understand that he lives somewhere else, or you're saying that that's a different address entirely, that the home address is the Alpharetta address?
The home address is an Alpharetta address, but the 1165 is where I guess the incident occurred, which was at the work.
Correct.
Okay. So I'm not gonna order him away from work. He's to stay away from that home address. He can return one time with a member of law enforcement to get any items.
Thank
All
you.
right? Anything
Your
for-
Honor, I apologize. The only thing I will also request is if they can have a third party to assist them with communicating regarding the child.
Yes, they can communicate and transfer the child through a third party.
And to clarify, we're having no contact, stay away from the home address, not the incident address.
Yes, correct.
Okay, thank you very much. I
How much
appreciate
is
it.
that?
5,000. All right.
That's SOB pre-trial, Your Honor?
Yes, it is.
Thank you.
All right, I believe that concludes the entire calendar, and we will be in recess until tomorrow's SCA calendar. Take care, everyone. Have a great afternoon. Bye-bye.